Hey Capricorn, welcome back to Love or Intuition. I am your host here, Jay, and I'm super excited to dive into some energy with you today. Please know that these readings are general, okay? And that is because this energy could be connected to you or somebody that you're deeply connected to. This energy could also not apply at all. And honey, if it doesn't apply, let it fly, okay? So let's go ahead and shuffle up some cards, honey, and see what comes out for you, Capricorn. I'm kind of interested to see what's going on with Capricorn because the theme for Earth signs has definitely been trust your gut. So I'm super excited to see what kind of comes out for you, Capricorn, and what situation is more so tailored to you right now at this time. It's feeling cheerful. Some of you need to get some more music around you. More music. There needs to be more music. More dancing, more cheer. All right, and I'm starting to understand why. Okay, so here we have the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and we have the Ten of Coins. Excuse me. Sorry. I did not mean to burp, child. That was so rude. But Seven of Swords, Queen of Cups in reverse, and Ten of Coins. There is a very abundant situation that is presenting itself. I want you to understand, Capricorn, right here and right now, that the lack of abundance that you see is tied to your emotions. It's tied to your emotions. You are not moving forward because you have not moved past something. Now, what does this mean? What does this mean? Now, this has a lot to do with the fact that there are portions of your life that have taken the back seat to where it is that you have moved in your career, where it is that you have moved forward in the realm of the material world, okay? And certain things have been left behind. Now, when I mean certain things have been left behind, I mean for some of you it is inner child work. For others of you, it is just being able to deal with the fact that maybe I have anxiety. Maybe I just have anxiety and I want to ignore that. I don't want to deal with that right now. No, I'm all set. Not right now. I'm going to put that in my pocket and I will deal with that later, and later never came. Later never came. So what you are beginning to see, Capricorn, are these small cracks of an egg that has been in your pocket for far too long. And we all know that with an egg, small cracks become a shattered whole. Small cracks become a shattered whole. You are too smart and too resourceful to believe that you could run away from your problems forever. And that is for some of you. There's another group that is going through the direct opposite, where everyone is running to you, not understanding that small cracks become a shattered whole, and that you cannot cover everyone. You cannot cover everyone. You can't save the world with just two hands. You can't. It's not physically possible. Now, I'm not here to be a Debbie Downer, but I am here to be honest with you, and I am here to show you a little bit of tough love in the reality of looking at a situation as a whole. You've done a lot of work for people that aren't doing the work for themselves. You, Capricorn. You've helped people piece their life back together and never gave them the instruction manual on how or where to put the glue. Okay? And now all of these people are reaching for you, whether this be energetically, whether this be physically, and they're pulling on you so taut that you can't breathe. You feel yourself suffocating in what is either your own mess or others' mess. I want to know, in this Seven of Swords, what's being hidden from you? Because one, I feel like for some of you, you're not even realizing that this is going on. For others of you, it's understanding that this is going on, but not really knowing how to fix it. Yeah, so again, and we have some divine counterparts here on the board. We have the King of Cups upright, and we have the Emperor for the Seven of Swords. So whether this person that is keeping things from you, or whether this energy of something that you're not seeing is coming from the fact that, you know, this, yeah, that saying is coming in my head. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, right? You have been moving through the energy of being the strong one, being the dependable one, being the one that everyone can lean on, the one that everyone can go to with their problems. If you have moved from being emotionally mature and aware of yourself to always being the person that takes care of everything, who's taking care of you, Capricorn? Who's taking care of you? Because on the other end of things, whereas your masculine is fully in place to protect everything, to make sure that everyone else is good, your feminine is hurting. Your feminine energy is in the background, feeling like there's a breakdown, feeling like there's a meltdown on just beneath the surface, and trying to figure out how to avoid that at all costs. And by doing that, you have grabbed and gravitated towards your masculine in a very powerful way. And meanwhile, as you stand as the Emperor, calm, astute, ready to take care of everything, ready to fight every battle, your feminine is sitting in the background like, I'm hurting and I'm going through, but I don't want to deal with that right now. So Capricorn, I want us to silently ask ourselves, is it me or is it them? Because there's either two sides, like I said, to this. Either you are facing a meltdown that is just beneath the surface, or you're carrying too much weight from everyone else who has a breakdown that is just beneath the surface. Either way, there is some releasing and some purging that has to happen in the next week or so, or that small crack will become a shattered whole. And the issue here is that as those cracks begin to form and that shattered hole happens, it's going to be even harder for you to get from up under it. And for the Queen of Cups in reverse, there's a transformation that has to take place. This is a lot of intuitive energy. This is a lot of crown chakra energy on the board. I'm sure that you guys have seen it. This is a chakra influenced deck. And we already have 3 very powerful crown chakra cards here on the board. There's some work that definitely needs to be done to the crown chakra. because there's this big influence of just, I told you there's this theme right now with earth signs. Trust your gut. Trust your gut. You know who it is. You know if it's you. You know if it's someone else. You know if it's too many people pulling on you at one time. You know if you just need a break. Some of you just need a break. You just need a breather. You just need a moment to just stop. Yeah. In order for you to get to the point of fulfillment, you have to get to a point of saying, enough is enough. I need a break. That's the Four of Cups in reverse. You know, it can go really bad. It can move into addiction. It can move into, feeling like you need outside influence, outside comforts before you get to a point of feeling okay again. And you don't need anything outside of yourself. You don't. Oh. Okay. 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 For some of you, where this is a you thing, an issue that is just strictly internal and really has nothing to do with anyone else, it has to do with the decision that was made about love. A decision that was made about love. Some of you were in a space where you thought this other person was your end all be all. And things didn't work out that way. And it's hurt you to your core. And it's made everything surrounding the situation radioactive. If you touch it, you'll fall into pieces. The cracks become the shattered whole. Wow. Okay, the egg. Okay. I'm sitting here like, oh, my guides are like really putting this all together for me. And so for those of you where this has to do with this relationship, understand that there's nothing else you could have done to aid this situation. All you can do now is comfort and take care of yourself. That's all you can do. For that other person and for yourself is heal. But you cannot pretend that it never happened. You can't do that anymore. I'm talking about this meltdown is right beneath the surface. If someone steps a little too close, if someone triggers anything, I actually am going to put trigger warning on this video because I don't want any Capricorn who is in this space to be triggered by this video and for my video to become the thing that sets you off. But it's Capricorn, you deserve to feel love. You deserve to be happy fully, not partially. You deserve that. And if something wasn't making you happy, if there was a decision that was made that negatively impacted you, you should not want that anyway. And my guides are telling me it was done in the best interests of them, not in the best interests of you. So again, to my first point, release whatever that hold is. You have to cut that tie. You have to sever that toxic connection. Because you have the tools. You have the means to heal. You have the means to get yourself to the next level, to move yourself into the next big thing for you. Whether that's love, whether that's romance. So whether that's love, whether that's romance, whether that's business, whether that's a business partnership. There's a certain level of healing that has to happen with trust in particular, so that you could move towards the next things in your life. Move into this next chapter, trusting and hopeful for new connections. Okay? So really quickly, I'm going to pull some oracle cards. Both of the decks that I use are below, and this is the Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. Whew. Try to get 3 out for you guys. Okay. Take these 3, leave these. Take this one, take these 3. Yes? Okay. So first card out is Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Your deepest calling. Okay. Trust your path. If you knew you'd be supported, what would you do? Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Listen, I want to be very clear that these same 3 oracle cards were in the Taurus reading. If you have Taurus in your main 3, or even in planets that you resonate with within your natal chart that have that Taurus influence, go to that video, because this, I don't know, I feel like they're tied. I feel like there's some piece of it that's tied together, and I don't really know what piece that is, but I do believe that there is some influence there. There's answers there for you in that reading. There's answers for you there in that reading. Because that reading was about new beginnings that are familiar. Familiar new beginnings. Starting again, but not necessarily with something new. So there's something there. There's something there. I love you, Capricorn, a great deal. I hope that this was not filled with too much tough love. I want you to know that I love you deeply. I want you to know that I care about you. I care about where it is that you're going in your life. And I want you to know that you have the strength to move forward and to push forward. And that everything that is happening in your life right now has occurred for a reason. And there's a greater purpose ahead of you. But right now we're in a season of healing, and that's okay. Okay? All right. Be blessed. Okay? Like, comment, subscribe. Leave me some cute hearts down below if you can't think of anything. I love rainbows too. And I'll see you next week, okay? All right. Bye.